We all have an entrepreneur, a technician, and a manager inside of us. Pause. What I meant is that we all have these archetypes built into us, regardless of who we are or what we're doing. Whether we run a business or not, these are our archetypes built into us. The manager is the one who organizes and gets things done. This is the person who keeps you moving forward, that perpetuates your growth, like your upward momentum. This is going to be your restaurant owners. This is going to be your office managers. This is going to be anyone who likes to file, organize, and systemize a business. If you are a technician, then you are someone who enjoys using their hands, who enjoys getting things done and getting gratification from knowing that you were the one who did it yourself with your own hands. You're probably an automotive worker, you're probably a nail tech, something like that. But you're someone who uses their hands often and you take pride in the work that you do with your hands. Then you finally have the entrepreneur. This is the person who is great at ideas, great at being creative, great at coming up with new campaigns, great at marketing normally. Normally, you are really good at something like marketing, at growing a business, coming up with good ideas. Not necessarily growing a business, but coming up with ideas to make the business grow. Now, the problem comes in when the entrepreneur comes up with all the ideas and just randomly expects everything to get done without the help of the manager or the technician, which is how most actual entrepreneurs work outside of this archetype reference. So the way it normally works is you have a person that comes up with an idea. It's an amazing idea, but they don't have the skills, which would be the technician, to help bring it to life, or the system and structure to help build it, which would be the manager. So I want to know, which one do you most likely consider yourself? Because we all have these personality types, these archetypes built into us, but they are not all prevalent. They're not all active. Some of them are dormant. Some of us have an entrepreneur or a manager or a technician just waiting to wake up. If you haven't woken up that inner technician, then you probably haven't found something you're good at. You probably haven't found that skill that you are proud to use. If you haven't woken up that manager in you, then you probably haven't learned how to be good with systems. If you haven't woken up that inner entrepreneur, then you probably lost a little bit of that imagination. You probably forgot how to be creative, and you need to learn how to do that again. With that being said, regardless of whether you are actively being the entrepreneur, the manager, or the technician, we all have to learn how to be flexible within our business. And if we can't be flexible, then we need to be less prideful and allow people into our businesses that would help us grow. Allow that technician with the skills that you don't have into your business to help you grow and optimize. Allow that manager into your business with the structure and systems that you don't have so that you can build and grow your business. Allow that entrepreneur into your business so that you can have that creativity and that insight on your team and in your business. So, which one are you? 9 times out of 10,